Hey everyone, if you haven't already heard, SVSLearn is building a new home and we can't wait to share it with you. Now there's a lot to go over in this video, so let's just get right down. To be honest, it's a pretty big overhaul. Don't worry, we'll still have a lot of the same great features that you know and love in the original SVS, but we're adding a bunch of new stuff too, and you'll be able to access all of it under the same roof. So here's what's changing. Number one, we're moving to a new platform that focuses on community and feedback. Number two, we're integrating everything into one spot. So classes, community, live events, monthly art challenge, the podcast, all of that is going in one spot where it's all easily accessible. Number three, we're launching 3 new membership tiers with the option for personal feedback and instructor interaction. And number 4, we are redesigning the website from the ground up. Our last rebuild was way back in 2017 when we moved our classes from this homegrown website to a learning platform called Thinkific. Now, at the time, it was a groundbreaking change for SVSLearn and allowed us to expand our curriculum and improve our learning environment in ways we hadn't been able to do before. But a lot's changed over the years, and online learning has really took off, and the technology for it has come a long way. The technology that supports online learning is completely different from how it was back in 2017. So in 2021, we created a new class built on a very different model than what we offered before. It was called Children's Book Pro. What it did is it featured a weekly check-in meeting with the instructors and the peer group that's working through the class together. So it's more like a traditional class that meets in real life, but it was an online version of that. So after running Children's Book Pro, we realized that the personal interaction between the teachers and the fellow students yielded a much better experience and produced much better results for our students. We found that true learning takes more effort than just streaming a bunch of video classes on your own. What it does is it takes a plan, it takes dedicated practice, it takes personal feedback, and a community of peers to really help you grow as an artist. So our new home allows us to do all of this in a much more effective way. With our new platform, you'll be able to stream classes, ask questions, join a live stream, get feedback, chat with peers, listen to a podcast episode all in one spot, and we think it's going to help you accelerate your learning. Previously, we just had a monthly annual subscription, which gave you access to most of our online art classes, not including the pro classes. It was a great option if all you wanted to do was stream the art tutorials on your own. But after creating Children's Book Pro, we learned that personal interaction between instructors and fellow students really made a huge difference in our students' progress. So we developed 3 new membership tiers that focused more on community, with different levels of access to classes, different levels to access the community, the podcast, and our monthly challenge, art challenge that we do, as well as our live events. So the 3 tiers are: number 1, the Illustrator Sketchbook, it's $50 a year. Number 2, the Illustrator Desk, that's $300 a year. And number 3, the Illustrator Studio, at $800 a year. Now you can see all the details for these classes and what's in them on our pricing page over on svslearn.com. But generally, Tier 1 is geared more towards artists that are just getting started. It includes a starter kit, class, a self-evaluation, test that you can give yourself, access to the How to Fix Your Art monthly challenge, and access to like the general discussion that's happening in the SVS community. Tier 2 is for artists who are really ready to take their work to the next level. It includes everything in Tier 1 plus access to our 25 core classes. This is our curriculum that takes you from the very initial understanding of how to draw all the way to building out your portfolio. You're going to get access to the How to Fix Your Art class, and you're going to get more extensive community discussion. Current subscribers that are currently subscribed to SVSLearn will automatically be rolled over into this Tier 2 plan. Tier 3 is for serious illustrators pursuing professional work. Along with all the options of Tier 1 and Tier 2, this tier features more instructor feedback. It features live events and professional help. For those of you who took a pro class before, like Children's Book Pro or Self-Publishing Pro, there's an option with a weekly office hours check-in, just like we did with those weekly Zoom sessions we had during those classes. First off, we love the forum. It's one of our favorite things about SVS. That's why we want to keep it front and center. But a lot has changed since we first rolled out out the forum, and now we're running into some big challenges like an increase in spam, a lack of privacy, and an interface that honestly feels a little old school. But the main challenge is that the forum is completely disconnected from the classes. They require two separate login accounts to access both the classes and the forum, which disrupts the whole learning experience. And with the new forum, the community is private, it's fully integrated with everything else, and it's also a lot more user-friendly and way easier to keep things organized and find things that were posted before and access things and comment on things. But to keep it safe and spam-free, we need to make it private. That's a decision that we had to make, so only members can see what's going on in the forums. We want a space where you can share work in progresses. You can share something you're developing without the world watching, a place where you can grow and develop without judgment. We'll keep the old version of the forum up and running until December 31st, and then we'll switch to the new community. If you're currently a subscriber, your account will automatically be rolled over to the new platform, which will include your classes and the new forum all in one account. Now, if you're not currently a subscriber, you can join the new community now if you want to get a jump in on it. You'll still be able to listen to free episodes on whatever platform you use, but in the new community, depending on your membership tier, you'll also be able to access episodes earlier. You'll be able to discuss episodes in a dedicated space just for the podcast. You're going to be able to submit questions to be answered on the podcast, and we're going to do monthly podcast live streams that you'll be able to attend. We're simplifying our course offerings and focusing on community-based learning. So our emphasis is going to be on building core skills with the Foundations curriculum, learning strategies for improving visual storytelling with the How to Fix Your Art class, mastering industry-specific skills with our pro classes, enhancing professional learning with workshops that we're going to be doing coming in the next year. The Foundations classes will be moved to the new platform and will be included in both the desk and the studio plans. And there's going to be options for posting work from the classes and getting feedback with peers and instructors. The How to Fix Your Art class will be moved to the new platform and will be included in both the desk and the studio plans. And the pro classes, they're also going to be moved to the new platform, and they're going to be offered several times per year like before. They'll still run 9 to 10 weeks with weekly check-ins and a dedicated peer group, but we'll be rolling out a new pro class, Graphic Novel Pro, in spring of 2025. Now, if you're one of the people that purchased a class a la carte previously, access is going to be made to you. We'll let you know the details by. If you already have an active monthly or yearly subscription, you're going to automatically be rolled over to our new illustration desk plan. At the same price that you currently pay, you'll have access to that. You'll keep that price as long as you keep your subscription. You'll also have the option to upgrade to the new Illustration Studio, the level 3 plan that features way more personal feedback and interaction with the instructors. So to access your classes, a new account will be created for you over the next couple weeks. You're going to log in at community.svslearn.com, and we'll be notifying you details on that via email. If you purchased the How to Fix Your Art class previously, you'll still have access, but it'll be on the new platform. We're in the process of moving it over, and we'll keep you posted on that by email. Same goes for the pro classes. If you took Children's Book Pro or Self-Publishing Pro previously, you'll still have access, but it'll be on the new platform. We're in the process of moving the pro classes over to the platform, and we're going to keep you posted by email. Now, if you still have questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@svslearn.com. We're always happy to hear from you. We're still in the process of building everything out. We're moving everyone over. It's a big undertaking. The team is working so hard on it, and they're doing a great job. So please pardon our dust during this construction phase. We think you're going to love it. The reason we're doing all of this is it's just going to be better for the whole SVS Learn community. We're excited to start this new chapter with all of you, and we are really hoping that you're up for joining us along in this thing. So that's it for this video. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Now, go draw something.